Welcome to the channel. Today's video, I'm talking to all the Texas vets out there. I graduated with an associate's degree, an undergraduate degree, and a law degree, all with no debt and no student loan. And I'm going to tell you how you can do it also. To be eligible for this program, you have to have exhausted all of your federal student aid. I learned about this when I first signed up for college and I talked to the financial office. The woman there that I met, she informed me of the program, and she said to be eligible for the program, you need to contact the federal government and tell them to send you your money back. For me, that was easy because when I was in the service, I signed up when I was in basic training like most people did when I was in the service, because we had a program where that's where you had to sign up during your first 6 weeks. So it was called the VEAP program, Veteran Education Assistance Program. And you had to put in $25 to hold it open and have a monthly distribution out of your paycheck to fund it. And the way you did that was it was $100 to $300 a month that you could put in. For me, I only put in $25 and I did nothing else. All I did was hold it open. So the next 4 years, I never put another nickel in. So when I got out, all I had was $25 in there. Now, the federal government would match that $25 2 to 1. So for every dollar I put in, they put in 2. So I had $75 benefit from my federal program. So she said, call the federal government, tell them to give you your $25 back. Once you get your $25 back, you're no longer have any benefits from the federal government. So now you can use this program. So the program I'm talking about is the Hazelwood Act. If you are a member of a union, you can talk to them. They should be able to tell you about the Hazelwood Act. I'm going to put a link in the description that is to the Hazelwood Act so you can read all about it yourself. If any non-Texas veterans are listening, I would highly recommend you go and research your state and see if there's any benefits that your state offers that are similar to this. But for now, I'm just talking to the Texas veterans. So to get the benefit, all you have to do is go to the financial aid office and tell them you're using the Hazelwood Act. Now, how are you eligible for the Hazelwood Act? You have to be a Texas veteran, which means your home of residence was in Texas at the time you entered. You entered in Texas, or you're a Texas resident. Now, entering in Texas means that you went to the MEP station in Texas. There are only 7 states that don't have a MEP station, so more than likely you went to a MEP station in some other state if you're not a resident of Texas. Texas residents would have went to a MEP station in Texas, so that would qualify them. I was able to use the Hazelwood Act for my tuition. And it was an easy process. Like I said, all you have to do is fill out the forms that the Act requires, and you'll see those on the link that I give you. Like I said, look at the link. There's a PDF that you can look at also, a PowerPoint presentation. So make sure you look at that and read through it, everything very well. Now, the caveat is these benefits are only good at Texas public institutions. So Texas colleges and universities, or maybe a program. So that's where you can use it. I used mine at a 2-year college, a junior college, and I got an associate's degree. I went my last 2 years for undergraduate at a 4-year university and got my economics degree. And then I went to law school and got my law degree. And I used the Hazelwood Act, all of them. But the reason I could do it is you only get 150 hours. So the way I did it was I decided it's better for me to pay for my 2-year degree, associate's degree, out of my pocket. I had a job. The tuition was cheap compared to a 4-year university. So it's like, why waste it here when I can use it there? Plus, I knew I was going to want to go to a law school. So I used it at I started to use it at the 2-year university, and then I realized that I needed to go ahead and pay it by myself. So I paid my tuition at the 2-year university. And then when I started the 4-year university, I went to the financial aid office and told them I was going to use the Hazelwood Act. Like I said, everything was seamless, no problems whatsoever at any college I went to. And I did exactly the same thing once I finished my undergraduate. I went to the law school, and so I'm going to use my Hazelwood Act to pay for this tuition. Now, they don't pay for books. They don't pay some of the fees. They don't pay for housing. So if you need to stay in a dorm, you're going to have to pay that, just like your books and some of your fees. They do pay some of the fees, but not all of them. So you will have to foot the bill for that. I lived close enough to all three colleges that I was able to stay at my house, and I was able to pay for my books and everything else also. So that's how I paid for mine. If you're going to use the plan that I use and go to a 2-year university, a 2-year college before you go to the 4-year university, I recommend you do this, and that is make sure that the credits that you get at the 2-year university will transfer to the 4-year university that you're planning on going to. Not all of them will accept those credits. Most of them probably will, but I would highly recommend you checking before you commit to what you're going to do. If they don't, and you have your heart set on going to that 4-year university, then just use all your benefits at that 4-year university. Like I said, you get 150 hours to use. That's why I was able to split mine from the 4-year to the law school. I had actually graduated law school with 1 credit left that I hadn't used. Now, you could transfer these benefits to a dependent child or spouse. Like I said, look at the program, look at the website, and read the requirements for that. But that was easy as well. I just had to fill out the forms because I was actually going to transfer them to my daughter, and I actually did transfer them to my daughter, and she used them for 1 semester. She just have to fill out the forms. She's going there. She's using the Hazelwood Act. Worked seamlessly until she decided she didn't want to go to college anymore. So at that point, I'm like, how do I transfer it back? I contacted them. They said, simple enough. Just go tell them you're using the Hazelwood Act. And it was seamless. From her to me, from me to her, it was a breeze, no problems whatsoever. I've never dealt with a government entity at all that was ever this simple. And the benefits are perfect. You just don't have to pay those the tuition. It's just paid for by the state of Texas. I don't know how they take care of it. It's between the institution and Texas, but you just don't have to worry about it. And like I said, you can transfer them to your dependent children. So I highly recommend you use the benefits if you have them. If you can use your federal benefits, if your federal benefits are good benefits, mine weren't. Even if I had funded it the whole way, mine just were not good benefits. So if you can use yours, then that's fine. Use your federal benefits, get it paid for, and use it that way. But you still have these benefits available to you, even if you have that. You just have to use all of those benefits first. So let's say you used them all and got an undergraduate degree, and now you want to get a master's degree. You can use these benefits to get your master's degree. I mean, I got my law degree with it. If you want to get a second undergraduate degree, you can use this to get a second undergraduate degree. It's just whatever you want to do. Just don't think that if you've used your federal benefits, you're done. You still have 150 hours. So if you use your federal benefits for you can transfer these to your eligible dependents. So just keep that in mind. It's a great benefit, and I don't want anybody to miss out on them. And like I said, if you're in another state, I would highly recommend you do some research to see if your state offers benefits like this. Because with all the talk about student loans and people not being able to pay their loans, this is a benefit you really can't pass up if it's available to you. So if you like this video, make sure you like and subscribe and hit the bell for notifications so you'll be notified when new videos are uploaded. Till next time, thanks for watching. Peace out.